Welcome to the More Laughing in the Morning show. I'm your host, comedian Allison Moore. We got a jam-packed show today. Listen, I am super excited. All week we are talking about overcoming loss, and today is Total Health Tuesday. So we are chatting with an alopecia overcomer, Nakisha Jolinda, and she's talking with us about switching our mindset from loss. We got our favorite Nosey Neighbor in the building. We're talking some current news and trending events, current events and trending news over coffee during Coffee and Coronacation segment. And we getting into some racial sensitivity in our loud and wrong segment. That's the plan. That's the plan. We're going to see if we can stick to the plan. First, what we're going to do is we're going to get up here, wake up a little bit, and dance to our theme song. Get out. So get your coffee, shake your shoulders. Can you shake a shoulder? You can shake a shoulder. I'm shaking shoulders. Get your coffee, shake your shoulders, and we'll be right back.
But it's time to get, it's time to get, it's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. Hey. I'm up. I'm up. Come on. I'm up. Come on. And the only time I'm down is when I dance in the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. And the only time I'm down is when I dance in. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. And the only time I'm down is when I dance in. In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. And the only time I'm down is when I dance in. In my back, in my back, in my back now. In my back, in my back, in my back now. In my back, in my back, in my back now. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. Hey. So come on, everybody, get up.
What's up, y'all? Hey. Now we're back. We're back for real. Welcome back to the More Laughing in the Morning show. I am your host, comedian Allison Moore. I am Virginia's comedian. I am your conference's coffee. I am a real motivational speaker out here in these streets. I am the coolest cornball you will ever meet, bars. And I am also everybody hype girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just lean into it. I've been doing this all my life. Since I was a little kid, I've been hyping them jokers up. I was like, you know what, Shaniqua? You really can dance. You should do the butterfly on stage at the talent show. Send me my check later. I am everybody's hype girl. That means I'm your hype girl, my hype girl, your mama hype girl, your grandmama hype girl. I'm everybody hype girl. Hey. And I am super excited about every show. We come together in the morning to laugh, to be inspired, to be motivated, to be hyped up, to be our best people. More Laughing in the Morning show is the perfect blend of lifestyle, motivation, and comedy. Sometimes I be looking at myself as something that's weird that happens with my arms. You didn't ask me all that. You didn't ask me all of that. Did I tell you about what we got going on today? We got a show, y'all. We got a whole show. So I guess I should just not do what I'm doing right now, like this irrelevant ramble that happens. It's my nerves. Y'all know y'all be making me nervous. You make me nervous. Let's go ahead and jump right into overcoming loss. Huh? You ever experienced any loss? Have you? Yeah? Yes, because we all have. This is a part of life. Life has all these different circles and cycles, and loss is a huge part of it. We lose things all the time. Unfortunately, we lose loved ones. We lose relationships. We lose things. We lose opportunities. We lose status. Life goes up, down, all around. But in the loss stage, oftentimes that's where we get kind of hung up. We're moving forward. We get the rug pulled from up under us and we stay there. And so this week we are tackling overcoming loss so that we're not in this standstill. In whatever part of our life that we've experienced loss, we're going back, we're snatching it back, and we're moving forward because you and I deserve better. We got stuff we got to do. We can't be around here just stuck now. Come on now. We got to do better. I'm talking to myself, y'all. I'm going through. Is anybody else going through? Turn to your neighbor, say, neighbor, I'm going through. If your breath stinks and you're sleeping beside somebody, turn the other way, but just say, neighbor, we going through, but we going to be all right. We going to be all right. So today is Total Health Tuesday. We are talking about overcoming health and hair loss because that's a whole real thing. Those of us who are not necessarily specifically losing hair loss or health, we are inspired by the stories of other people conquering. And so I'm excited about having our guest today, Nakisha Jolinda. She jumped in the closet with me. Yeah, that is not what happened, and I don't like the way that sounds, because ain't no ladies jumping in no closet with me. Because, girl, what's my weakness, man? Okay, then, chillin'. Okay, sorry. You ain't asked for that. But you ain't got to worry about... I might got some skeletons in the closet, but it ain't no women. Yeah? Okay, focus. Well, y'all be getting me nervous. Look, do me a favor and share this with your mama and them. Let them know that we up here. We're positive. It's a wonderful way to start our day. Let's get into this coffee and coronacation. Okay? All right, hold on. I already told y'all that. Wait, I gotta do the control panel. Hold it. Y'all be making me nervous. Okay. Coffee and coronacation. So Iranians hold vigil and celebrities post bail. I gotta do that, and then we're gonna turn this camera because I can't see. So this racial climate that we're in right now is supercharged, and it is at it's hard out here in the streets. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm tired of it. And it's funny because at first I was like, I am tired of talking about COVID-19 every day. That's all that's on the news is COVID-19. Can we just get something else to talk about? Like, oh, we got something else to talk about. Well, I don't know if I want to talk about this either. But this is important. This is valuable. This is helping us grow. It's really uncomfortable. But for anybody who really says that they want to be on the side of anti-racism, we are all moving and growing there together. Black people too. We're learning things. I mean, we've lived it, we've experienced it, but we haven't always known how to best educate others or communicate through it or process our emotions in a healthy way so that we can be successful, so that we can grow, right? So we're learning. White allies and other races that are like, we are with you, we are your brothers and sisters, they're learning. So it's tight, but it's right though. But good Lord, it's tight. But so I'm looking at some of the beautiful things as a result of it. Yes, we are seeing at an all-time high, which one of y'all jokers got some stuff in you, but most of us kind of figured that you had some stuff in you anyway. But we are also seeing people come together more than ever. I saw someone write an open letter to Colin Kaepernick saying, hey, they judged you. You know, the guy said, I judged you 4 years ago, and I'm sorry I was wrong. Because you did do a peaceful protest, and you did have a point, and I didn't see it, and I didn't want to see it. But I'm here, I'm fighting with you. And that was beautiful, and that's what we just step by step, moment by moment. So black people, keep your head up. We got this. White, Latin brothers, everybody else, thank you for the brothers and sisters that are rocking with us and that are helping us to create change. Okay. And I'm like, Iranians over there, like, listen, y'all ain't gonna keep doing my friends like that. We're like, we see y'all. Somebody tell your Iranian cousin, we see that. Thank you for being a friend. Ho, 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 ho. Travel down Iran and back again. Travel down Iran and back. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna do this. Celebrities out here posting bail for those who have been arrested as a result of the protest. We thank you. That's why you gotta get your money up. Those people who don't want to be out here on the sideline, y'all got all this judgment to put on Facebook. Put some money on it there. Where your protest? So this is get some money, because people need it. All right, let's see what else we got. We got to move through this because y'all, your girl was my camera glitching? It looked like it's glitching down there. Why that camera be hating on me? Anybody know? Tell me. Was my camera glitching? I'm going to see it when I go back and look at it. Focus. Anyway, so we got this loud and wrong segment. So I'm excited about our loud and wrong segment. What that does is that gives you and I an opportunity to look at what's going on out here in these streets and how can we really learn from it. Obviously, during Coffee and Coronacation, we're just looking at the current events and the trending news, and we're talking about it, how we feel. We're being open and we're honest. But we don't want to just rant. We want change. We want growth. And so we use the loud and wrong segments to actually analyze moments that are sensitive, whether that be racist, diversity issues, racism issues, diversity issues, inclusion, whatever those types of challenges are, and seeing how we can kind of learn and grow from it. I am not a subject expert. However, we got to do better. So I'm doing better. We're doing better together, daggone. So listen here. So this is our story that we're going to talk about. We're going to analyze today. We're going to jump into this real quick. Minneapolis. Another thing about what happens with the current events and trending news is I be learning a whole lot of new places because, I'm from Virginia and I ain't travel much growing up as a kid, but I'm here now and I'm learning all these different cities. I feel like I'm about to go back and take, what's the class that you take that you learn about places? I'm going to take that class all over again. Watch me. Anyway, Minneapolis man, he is a venture capitalist in Minneapolis, and this happened probably like 3 or 4 days after what happened to Mr. George Floyd. So Minneapolis venture capitalist was in a co-working office lease kind of building situation, and some black entrepreneurs were utilizing the gym facility. He ain't like that, and he called the cops. I want to show a little clip of that particular incident that these entrepreneurs, they posted and they shared, and then I want us to talk about where we went wrong here and how we could have done that better. Why is that important? That's important for you as a professional. That's important for you this is important for you as a professional, as a leader, because we can't change your heart. If you feel a certain type of way about any other race or ethnicity, we can't change that. But you do need to see how your actions impact yourself professionally, the business that you work for or that you own. I'm trying not to smile. This is the non-bias section, and I'm working on me. So this is facts, not feelings. Okay? All right, let's look at this video.
Come on, bro. Watch out.
We pay rent here.
What'd you say we can't do?
I'm Tom Austin. I'm a tenant in the building.
Okay.
Are you?
We're all tenants in this building.
What office?
Don't worry about that. I don't have to tell you.
What office?
So we have an office here, and this guy came accusing us we can't be here.
What office are you in?
That
Don't
doesn't
worry
matter.
about that. We don't have to tell you
I'm calling
anything.
911 now.
Go ahead.
Using real situations to learn and grow. So, okay. He saw these black young men in the gym, and he asked them where they were from, where were they supposed to be, or why were they in the building, or what office, or what building number, whatever. And they didn't give him the answers that he felt like he deserved, and so he went and he called the cops. So that's what happened. He is a venture capitalist in Minneapolis, and these are entrepreneurs, slips in my brain, but their business is, we're going to do better on that, Allison, next time, too. Anywho, y'all saw the people. They real. All right, so the video went viral. The video went viral when they were recording it, and here is why this was wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of button this up. Why this was wrong, why it could be potentially racist. I know that we have white friends that are like, but I don't get it, I don't see it, and that's okay. We're going to work through this. It's black people, too. We got to put language to it so that we're able to articulate ourselves through the frustration. Many reasons why this was wrong, but we ain't doing nothing about the heart stuff, the mentality. We're not doing that. We are focusing on why this was professionally wrong, where he went wrong here. So I got this is my teleprompter. Look at my teleprompter yellow today. I got budget cuts, y'all. My teleprompters be different colors. I done ran out of the white teleprompter. Anyway, so professionally, and we're looking at racism defined as discrimination, prejudice, bias, antagonism as a result of one racial group believing that they're the superior group. Okay? The first thing is really important for us in this season is everybody needs to go and do some studying and understand the difference between discrimination, bias, prejudice. There's some differences here, and racism. But racism, the core of that, has a lot to do with the superiority, the power. Okay, so those are some important parts of understanding racism. Okay. So anyway, so in this case, we're looking at how because he felt as if he was entitled to an answer, he had a superior complex saying like, I am right, you are obviously wrong. He felt the need to call the police officers. Many challenges with that, but for people who have said, I saw some people said, well, if he didn't know if they were supposed to be in there, was nothing wrong about him calling the cops. The building policy is it's supposed to be a private facility, etc. So if it's a building policy, then call the building. If it's a building policy, if you have a concern, now they weren't doing anything to express. We're gonna stick to the video that we saw. Call the manager. Call the manager. Call the landlord. You call the police. So there already here is an underlying relationship that he has with him as a white man and the police versus black men and the police. He knew that I'm going to call the police on you because you didn't give me an answer. If you even unpack that even more, he asked them, what building are you with, or what office number or whatever. Like he said, I'm a tenant. My name is such and such and I'm a tenant. This is not verbatim. Y'all saw it. My name is such and such and I'm a tenant or whatever. And they said, we are too. So he said he's supposed to be there. They said they're supposed to be there. But that wasn't enough for him. He's like, well, what building? But it's interesting if you see here, how come what you said and then they matched what you said wasn't sufficient? So there's already this level of distrust. He said that he was supposed to be there. They said that they were supposed to be there. But now they got to give an ID card, but you didn't give an ID card. So they're here, which shows this superiority where he feels like somebody else owes him more of an explanation than he does. They had the same right or opportunity to say, well, you show your ID card, challenge. And so therein lies this weird thing that happens oftentimes. It's a mindset where there's a mentality there, but it's displayed or manifested in a way where it's like, you owe me an explanation why you're supposed to be here, even though we're both literally in the same exact spot. The superiority complex comes in where it says, well, clearly I'm supposed to be here. But how is it clear? How do we know? You need to walk around with a t-shirt on or a badge on. So therefore, that whole exchange got really foul immediately. And again, he called the police. So the problem here is, in this particular case, he's a venture capitalist. Now, if you know about venture capitalism, the whole business world and et cetera, let's be honest, because people will say, well, black people will just boycott their business. And the black dollar is very valuable. And yes, that process absolutely impacts people. However, in this case, in venture capitalists, it's not that many black people that are venture capitalists, and B, that are benefiting from venture capital money. We ask for the money, but there's racism. There's that. And so black people don't get the same amount of money. So that in itself is not the end all be all to him or necessarily a threat. However, what is a threat is now he potentially puts the relationships that he is in on, makes it fragile. So now every business relationship that he is involved with has to make a decision if they can continue to be in this relationship with him. So, and that's really important with why our actions you got to really be mindful of how you're acting, because you're not just making a decision for yourself. You're putting everybody else that you're connected to in the place or where they have to say, okay, I want to continue to do business with you, or I don't want to do business with you. Because if they support, then this means people are going to hold them accountable, and maybe they do have black customers. I hope that this is paralleling, because I don't have anybody here that's like, yes, I get you, and it's early in the morning. But in this particular case, this Minneapolis venture capitalist, he lost his lease. So the landlord of this workspace was like, yeah, I can't do this. You're going to have to go, sir. And it was a few days after Mr. George Floyd's murder. And the Minneapolis landlord, he was like, you're going to have to go. So this man lost his lease. So this is an impact, a negative impact as a direct result of his racist behavior, his prejudice, his bias bleeding out. He lost his lease, which obviously that's going to impact your business. Relationships, professional relationships that he was now connected with, he's forcing them to make a decision if they're going to continue business with him, which then says that maybe they support him, or if they're going to cancel. Again, there's more business, there's loss. So it's really important that we understand how we have to be aware of our actions and decisions. And as a leader, you got to make sure that your people see these kind of things. 2 + 2 = 4, because it's going to impact your money or impact your business. So hopefully that was kind of helpful in just one little one little micro piece or space and where we're just trying to, we got chisel. This is a really big block of ice that's been hard and cold for a very long time, and we just chisel that one piece at a time, and we'll grow step by step, day by step by step, day by day. Okay, whatever. Anyway, moving on. Listen, so I'm really excited about Miss Nakisha Jolinda. Let me hold it. Okay, okay. Our next guest, I'm sorry. Our next guest, Nakisha Jolinda, she meets me in, dang, I said that before. She meet me in the closet. Ain't nobody meet me in no closet. I'm not doing that. I'm a grown woman. I go in my closet to hide from my children, and I have these interviews in there. And then in this Zoom relationship that I am making with all these wonderful people, she joins me today in the hot seat and talks with us about her particular journey through lupus and through alopecia, and how she's gotten her power back, and how she's so inspirational, and it just helps encourage us as we're overcoming loss in various areas of our lives. So enjoy this interview, and then we'll be right back. The Nosey Neighbor is here, and I'm glad to see him. I ain't lying. I am. Don't tell her I said that, though.
Okay, the queen is here. The queen is we got Queen Nakisha in the building. Yay! Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, no, we appreciate you. I am so glad that you decided to spend a little time with us here on the More Laughing in the Morning show. I have seen a whole lot about you, super inspired, and I am excited about the opportunity to be able to introduce you to my best friends in the morning, the More Laughing in the Morning family.
Hey, besties. Okay.
So, Queen, let's get into it, because I need all this inspiration. Let's get into it. So if you will, for me, will you share just a little bit about your story and your professional journey?
Okay, so my name is Nakisha Jolinda. I am a Navy veteran. I got out back in 2008 to 2006. I knew I wanted to help people. I didn't know what it was that I wanted to do, but I knew I was giving out free marketing advice for years before I said, oh, I'm good at this. And so when my youngest son wrote his first book at 5 years old and became a best-selling author. Yeah, girl. I was like, wait a minute.
Go ahead and drip.
I was like, okay.
Right here. Give me a minute. Let me go tell my son it.
I said, oh, I'm good at this. I can actually charge people and make a profit from what I'm passionate of doing. So in 2018, I started my relationship marketing branding firm, Gift Opener LLC. And I've been working with entrepreneurs, small business owners, corporations and nonprofits, youth authors, just to name a few. And I'm trying to kind of connect with some entertainers and some sports figures to really, really expand. So that's what I do.
Yes. Okay. Well, good. Okay. So this is all coming into this. Like I see all the different puzzle pieces coming together. Okay. So now you have such a remarkable story about your journey and having alopecia. Will you tell us a little bit about what were your initial thoughts when you got that prognosis and the concept around you're going to lose your hair and all that comes along with it?
Well, it started, with me having lupus, losing my hair is one of the symptoms that comes from it, but I hadn't had that issue. I got diagnosed initially in 2002, but my hair didn't start to fall out until 2011. So I've always had a head full of hair, and I got this big old head. So I'm like, oh no, the superficial thing is now I got to cover this up. So I would get wigs. It started with my edges, and then my bangs went, and then just all the hair started to fall out. And I initially, just shaved it bald, but I was ashamed to be seen without my hair. So I rocked wigs like my name was Regine from Living Single. And it was just my thing. And I was hiding behind these wigs. And it wasn't until 2018 that my youngest son, who was the only one who had seen me without my hair, he was 7 at the time. He was like, Mommy, you should take a picture with your bald. Because we had went to an event and I snatched my wig off. I'm downstairs hiding from a significant other because I don't want him to see me with my bald. And he was like, you should take a picture. And I looked at that child like he had 5 heads, like, absolutely not. And he's like, if anybody makes fun of you, I'll protect you. So I took this picture and I put it on Instagram and went to sleep. And when I woke up, I had about 300 comments, likes. inboxes from women who suffer from alopecia as well, who said, I'm in the same journey. You know, I was sharing my story, how I hid behind these wigs for years. And the likes and the comments didn't get to me as much as the sharing of the testimonies, that they didn't feel like they were alone. So God put it on my spirit to, instead of doing a book signing, which I was originally going to do that January of 2019, to do a big reveal. So I revealed my bald to the world on January 26, 2019 in public. I had a whole fashion show, walked out, took my hat off and showed my bald to the world. And at that moment, I felt like I took my power back. I was no longer hiding behind the wigs. And since then, I've been kind of walking a new walk and feeling the glow, because I no longer have to hide behind something that is masking what I thought was ugly, the bald. So that's where it kind of started.
This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm undereducated in about alopecia. So what is alopecia, and what are there any other symptoms outside of the hair loss?
So some people can lose their eyebrows. Some people don't grow hair at all. I don't have the one where you lose your eyebrows. Mine, my follicles. So it's certain parts of my hair that just won't grow back. I have what they call the George Jefferson look. So like I'll have no edges and a little bit up here. But my hair would never grow back in certain spots. So I just went all the way bald. There are some women who suffer from alopecia and just lose, and their hair thins. It can thin. So with me having lupus, it is a part of the alopecia, but there are some women who suffer from alopecia because of stress. Some just have an alopecia from birth. Their hair just completely fell out. There's some men that suffer from alopecia. I have always had a head full of hair, and this 2011, it started falling out, and then just completely went away.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing. And I feel like that every time we learn something, we're leveling up intellectually, and for leveling me up. Because I want to be a better contributor to society by not walking around here ignorant to it.
And I have it, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning a lot about alopecia myself.
Well, I'm glad that you're here, Queen. I'm glad that you're here. So this week on the More Laughing in the Morning show, this week our overarching theme is overcoming loss in various areas of our lives. And so what would you say for people who are entering a journey of losing maybe their health or their hair? How can we be encouraged to switch our mindset from loss to growth or triumph?
First, you have to actually face the fact that you're feeling the loss. A lot of times as women, we feel like we got to be strong and say, no, nothing is wrong. And on the inside, you're having a whole emotional and mental meltdown. And that was one of the things that I did for such a long time. I made it like it was not a big deal. So you're going to have to face it and say, yes, I'm feeling this loss. It's okay to cry. You don't have to fake it till you make it. Allow it to come, to feel it, because the only way to get past it is to face it. And then once you face it and you know, okay, this is what I have learned through this journey, then you can take your power back. A lot of times we let things leave us powerless. We let things crush us and make us feel like we're broken. But when you're able to pull those pieces back together and say, okay, I've lost this, but what have I learned in this moment? Then you're able to come better from it. And now you're no longer broken, you're better. And it takes time. It's easier said than done. But to not just say, okay, I'm all right, I'm fine. That's not good. The I'm fine lie is something that I think that us as women, especially Black women, we bring upon ourselves to say, it's okay. No, girl, don't fake it till you make it. Cry, shed those tears. It's all right. And then once you're able to face it, then you can overcome it.
Okay, so I am so glad that you came on with us and that you are sharing with us. We want more. We want more. We need more of you. How do we get more? Where can we find you? What you working on? Tell me, Queen.
Well, you can find me one at my website, giftopener.com, and that's giftopener.com. On Instagram at Just Ask Kish, that's JUSTASKKISH. And I also have a relationship show called The Relationship Handbook Live, where I just talk about the empowering parts of relationships, to get down to the nitty gritty, what's in your relationship handbook, and to help people have healthy, happy, and whole relationships, or if they're single. And you can follow me on the Relationship Handbook Live on Instagram as well. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're going to be following you. We are going to be following you. Thank you so much for we will listen. We together now, so we in there.
We
We in
together.
there.
We go together.
Thank you so very much, Queen, for hanging out with us today on the More Laughing in the Morning show, for leveling us up, for sharing your story. Super inspirational, and I am so glad that you've given us something that we can begin to do immediately, acknowledging where we are. Stop hiding where we are. Go ahead and embrace it, lean into it, so that we can be where we want to be and be these better people that we aspire to be by this time next year.
Yes, indeed.
All right, Queen. Well, until our paths cross again, so long. Toodles.
Toodles. I'll see you.
So thank you very much to Nakisha. I don't know what that is. I think that's just me holding my breath. Like, is it on? Is it working? So I appreciate Nakisha for stopping by. I'm telling you, man, when she got that whole get your power back, switching that mindset from loss to growth, I was like, oh, I could do this. I could do this. Still I rise. Still I rise. So listen, do me a favor, please. If you are interested and you know someone who wants a black, please don't talk about me, because I'm still saying hoodies. People are still ordering hoodies, okay? You might want a hoodie for the fall. But we also have short sleeve t-shirts. So it says black please on the front, and black is a powerful preference on the back. Clearly we need to be reminding people. I mean, I'm just saying. And anyway, I am just really great. I ain't even get to get it out. Okay, y'all. Hey. Hello. Hey, good morning. I knew you were coming. Hey, girl, hey. You did? Yes, ma'am. Good. I'm not a surprise like I used to be. No. What's up, boo? I'm kind of glad to see you a little bit. Girl, I got some news for you. What? Talk about it. Talk about it.
Number one, it's in the car, but see, I didn't put it on because you got this big glass door in front of me again.
You be hating on my door.
You know we all supposed to be wearing face masks now.
Yes.
You know that?
I did.
You did? Where's yours at?
Oh. I'm in my house, Miss Donna.
Okay. All right, well, you know, some people really need that mask. They really do. They, you know.
What? What you mean?
Well, you know, some people. I've been out in my mask in the store, and you know, it's bad if you can smell people's breath through your mask and their mask.
So what do you do? Would you tell them that you can smell their breath?
I just, you know, I sometimes I have an extra mask in my pocket, and I put that across my nose.
You don't think the people notice
really
it?
Need that mask. You ever seen the Plexiderm commercials?
I cannot, lady. No, man. Tell me about it.
They all look like before and before pictures. All of them do.
And so what that mean? Okay, so look. How long we got to wear these masks?
I guess until we go to the next phase. Take me to the next phase, baby.
I never heard that song.
Anyway, and I guess until we go to the next phase, it's gonna be a while. So when you're out there shopping and
I don't go out there shopping.
Well, don't you go get groceries or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
We fast.
You fancy. You have them delivered to the house, don't you?
No, man. What? You stopped by to give us some news.
There's something else happening.
Well, what?
You know that boy, that rapper boy from Hampton, Pusha T. That's his name.
You know he be with Pharrell and them. You be talking about Pharrell.
Well, you know that boy need a sandwich, but he make good music. But the child Pusha T, look, guess what he doing with the Norfolk Mayor Kenny Alexander.
Oh, what about him?
Doing a Feed Your City. I took off the U in yours. Feed Your City.
So what we got to do?
This initiative to help people out, because you know a lot of people suffering right now during the age of Rona.
Yeah.
A lot of people losing jobs. But anyway, starting June the 6th at Military Circle Mall at noon, they're gonna start this initiative, and it's a good thing because Military Circle Mall needs something in it.
What's wrong with Military Circle Mall, Miss Donna?
Ain't nothing in there but, I don't know, sneakers and baby clothes. I don't know.
So
Ain't no stores left.
You gonna go? Why don't you sell your bundles? You can sell bundles.
People can't eat bundles.
This is true. Unless
they sew them in some head, make some money, and then they can eat.
This is true.
I don't know.
So you going?
I don't know. I might. It's a good cause. People ought to go out there. If you need some food, check out Mayor Kenny Alexander and Pusha T, he gonna be pushing some food in your mouth at the mall, June the 6th. Be there.
We gonna tell her you sent them.
Yep.
You be knowing everything.
Well, guess what? Oh, I got one more.
We'll talk about it.
Girl, at the zoo in Norfolk, they got some new giraffes. Giraffe?
What?
And they got a new baby giraffe, and it need a name.
For real?
They want you to pay. I don't understand. They want you to pay $5 to enter the contest. Maybe it's for charity. I don't know. The new baby giraffe.
Maybe because they don't have a lot of people coming.
Probably so.
Probably so. So you got any names? What you think?
I don't know. Maybe they should name them. Maybe they should name them Marcus. Marcus. I don't know. Maybe Daquan. I think that'd be nice.
Name the giraffe Daquan.
Well, they from Africa. I mean, I don't know.
If
It's a real African sounding name.
If they say Marcus, you have to pronounce it like that. Marcus.
Yes. They should.
I appreciate you stopping by.
Wakandan sounding name, something like that.
Did you say a condom sounding name?
Wakandan.
Oh, I'm like what do you be coming from? Oh, okay.
That's not even in the equation because the baby already here. The use for a condom has long passed.
Big facts. Big
Right.
facts.
But yeah, so if you want to name a new giraffe, send your $5 to the Norfolk Zoo and I don't know, name a giraffe Marcus.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them. We're gonna say that we were referred by you to baby Marcus.
Yeah, I knew a Marcus a long time ago. He bring back some.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you stopping by. Before you go down memory lane, you want to?
It's okay. I just wanted to make sure you know.
Yes, ma'am. I don't know how you know all of this stuff, but
Because so you know.
so I know. Okay, well,
Right. You
we are
wanna
grateful.
Tell the people.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell the people.
Yes, ma'am. I'll tell them. I'll make sure everybody knows.
Okay.
Okay. All right, you gonna say bye to everybody because they looking at you.
Bye, and it Marcus is out there. You know.
Shout out to our nosy neighbor stopping by to give us Virginia hot tops. She said name the giraffe Marcus. Y'all, I won't ready. Thank you for hanging out with us on this morning. If you weren't motivated, if you weren't inspired, hopefully you've laughed. Hopefully you've learned something. Let's grow. We got places to go, people to see, things to do this time next year and beyond. It requires our best self. Remember, don't let loss just hold you down. We are overcoming this thing together. It's me and you together. Listen, I am with you. I'm back about your face in this camera here, but you know, we working through it. I was your host, comedian Allison Moore was your host. I'm still the host, right? Don't fire me, y'all. Don't fire me off my own show. Shout out to the More Laughing in the Morning show team for all that they've done to contribute to us, making sure that we are able to get up every morning and bring something to you. And to the most important part of this show is the audience. We appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Thank you for being my best friend in the morning. Travel. Okay. And also thank you to our special guest. We appreciate you for stopping by, Miss Nakisha. Thank you for dropping all your jewels. And until tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow we are, Wednesday. So it's winning professionally on Wednesday. So we will see you here. That is really exciting. We got some tips about how you can come back from getting fired or laid off. I know it's hard out here in the streets. So we're going to be talking about our very own internal queen of the More Laughing in the Morning show, Rosalind G. She comes back on and share with us about recovering from job setback. So I'll see you on tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, y'all. Hey to the Soul Vision TV family and network. And until tomorrow, toodles. Hold it. Y'all know me and Miss Donna gonna dance outside. Well, I'm gonna make her dance, but give me a minute.
But it's time to get it's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. Hey. I'm up.
You dance.
I'm up.
They're looking at you.
Come on. I'm up.
And the only time down is when I dance in.
shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. And the only time I'm down is when I'm dancing. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy.
And the only time I'm down is when I dance.
In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. In my feet, in my feet, in my feet.